Sam Bankman-Fried has been arrested in the Bahamas.
Is being held in jail. 8 criminal charges.
Bankman-Fried and his co-conspirators stole billions of dollars from FTX customers.
I'm very excited to introduce you to Sam Bankman-Fried.
November 8th, 2022, 3:47 a.m. A customer tries to withdraw $50,000 from FTX. Error message. He tries again. Error. Within 6 hours, $6 billion in withdrawal requests flood the platform. By noon, FTX freezes every account. 1 million people wake up to find their money is gone. At the center, a 30-year-old in cargo shorts who convinced Tom Brady, Sequoia Capital, and teacher pension funds to trust him with $32 billion. Today, he's inmate number 89,719-016, serving 25 years for fraud. This is the story of the fastest corporate collapse in modern history, and it starts with a lie so simple that you'll wonder how anyone believed it. Sam Bankman-Fried built his empire on a character: the quirky genius, the ethical billionaire, the guy who'd save the world with math. Born to Stanford law professors in 1992, Sam studied physics at MIT. Brilliant, awkward, obsessed with a philosophy called effective altruism. The idea? Earn as much money as possible, then donate it all to save the most lives. Keep only what you need to survive. Noble, right? He joined Jane Street Capital, one of Wall Street's most elite trading firms. Within 3 years, he was making millions arbitraging international markets. Then in 2017, he spotted something wild. Bitcoin traded for $7,000 in the US. In Japan, $7,500. Same asset. $500 instant profit. He quit Wall Street and founded Alameda Research to exploit these inefficiencies. In the first 3 weeks, Alameda made $25 million. But the exchanges he traded on kept crashing, losing his money. Some just straight up stole it. So in May 2019, he built his own, FTX. The pitch was simple: a professional-grade crypto exchange that actually works. It exploded. Within 2 years, FTX became the second largest crypto exchange on Earth, processing $10 billion in daily trades. Sam's net worth hit $26 billion. FTX spent millions on celebrity endorsements. Larry David starred in a Super Bowl ad, literally making fun of people who didn't trust FTX. They bought the Miami Heat's arena for $135 million. Through it all, Sam played the humble genius. 10 roommates in a Bahamas penthouse. Sleeping on a beanbag, driving a beat-up Corolla, claiming he'd give it all away. The world saw the ethical billionaire. They had no idea what was happening in the code. Here's what nobody knew. When you deposited money on FTX, you thought it was sitting in your account. Safe, yours. Instead, FTX was secretly funneling billions of customer dollars to Alameda Research, Sam's private trading firm. Your money, transferred without your knowledge, without your permission. This is exactly like your bank taking your savings account and betting it all on roulette. It's not just unethical, it's illegal. Running Alameda was Caroline Ellison, Sam's on and off girlfriend and fellow effective altruism true believer. She'd later testify that Sam directly ordered her to use FTX customer funds, and that they both knew it was wrong. So what was Alameda doing with your money? Buying $300 million in Bahamas real estate? Making $40 million in political donations? Investing in hundreds of startups? Sponsoring esports teams? And when Alameda's balance sheet needed to look healthy, they just valued their holdings in FTT, FTX's own cryptocurrency, at whatever number they wanted. It's like printing monopoly money and telling the bank you're a billionaire. Here's how brazen they were. September 2022. An FTX engineer notices something in the code. Customer deposits are being automatically routed to Alameda. He sends a Slack message to Sam. "This doesn't seem right. Should I fix it?" Sam's response? "Let's discuss this in person." No thread, no email, no paper trail. The engineer later testified he was told to stop asking questions. The entire executive team communicated on Signal with messages set to auto-delete after 24 hours. When regulators came asking questions, there was conveniently nothing to find. Want to know how careless they were? FIEX had $8 billion in customer funds mixed with company money. Their accounting system? QuickBooks. the same software your local pizza shop uses. And the file tracking everything, it was literally named Fiat at Not Secret Accounting. Not confidential, not restricted. Not secret. Like they were joking about the crime while committing it. But as long as crypto prices kept climbing, nobody noticed. Alameda's bets were profitable. Customers weren't withdrawing en masse. Everything looked fine. Then in early 2022, the crypto market imploded. Bitcoin dropped 70%. The Terra/Luna stablecoin vaporized $40 billion overnight. Alameda lost billions. And they didn't have billions to lose because it wasn't their money. It was yours. Sam and Caroline scrambled. They used more customer funds to cover the losses, then more, then more. By November 2022, Alameda owed FTX over $8 billion in customer money. The House of Cards needed just one push. That push came from FTX's biggest rival, Changpeng Zhao, known as CZ, CEO of Binance. November 2nd, 2022. CoinDesk publishes a leaked document. Alameda Research's balance sheet. It's damning. Alameda's $14 billion in assets, mostly FTT tokens, FTX's own cryptocurrency, meaning their entire value depends on people believing in FTX. CZ reads it, and on November 6th, he posts a single tweet that will destroy everything. Due to recent revelations, we will be liquidating our FTT holdings. Binance owned 53 million FTT tokens worth $500 million. CZ was dumping them all. The crypto world panics. If Binance doesn't trust FTX, why should anyone else? FTT's price collapses. 20% in an hour, 40% by end of day. Then customers start withdrawing. Hundreds of millions, then billions. Put yourself in their shoes. You try to log in. Error message, you refresh. Still nothing, you try to withdraw. Pending, pending, pending. Your life savings gone. Sam tries to calm everyone. FTX is fine. Assets are fine. He was lying. Behind the scenes, he's begging CZ to buy FTX and save it. November 8th, CZ agrees to a non-binding deal. For 24 hours, customers think they might be saved. Then Binance's lawyers look at FTX's books. The next day, CZ walks away. His statement: "The problems are beyond our ability to help." Translation: this is fraud and we want nothing to do with it. Day 1. CoinDesk article drops. Day 2. CZ announces sell-off. Day 3. $1 billion in withdrawals. Day 4. $2 billion in withdrawals. Day 5. $4 billion in withdrawals. Sam tweets, "We're fine." Day 6. Binance rescue deal announced. Day 7. Binance walks away. Day 8. Top executives resign. Day 9. Sam tries emergency fundraising. Rejected. Day 10. FTX files for bankruptcy. FTX's top lawyers resign. Executives flee. Employees discover they can't access company systems. Customers are desperate. I'm a teacher. 8 years of savings. $140,000. Gone. My wedding fund. $45,000. Weddings in 2 months. I'm 61. I was going to retire. Now I'm starting over. November 11th, 2022. 5 days after CZZ's tweet. FTX files for bankruptcy. Sam resigns. His final message to employees: "I'm sorry. I fucked up." When bankruptcy administrators access FTX's systems, they find a company with virtually no internal controls. $8 billion in customer funds. Missing. The trustee calls it one of the most abrupt and difficult collapses in the history of corporate America. As FTX imploded, the real story emerged, and it was stranger than anyone imagined. Sam and his top executives were all living together in a $30 million Bahamas penthouse. Most of them were dating each other in what they called a polycool. They worked together, lived together, slept together, and committed fraud together. Employees described Sam taking stimulants to work 20-hour days, making billion-dollar decisions while playing video games. Those political donations, Sam publicly gave $40 million to Democrats. But he later admitted he gave an equal amount to Republicans through dark money groups. He called it playing both sides. As investigations closed in, Sam tried to flee to Dubai. No extradition treaty with the US. He didn't make it. December 12, 2022. Bahamian police arrested him at his apartment. He was extradited to New York to face criminal charges. The trial was a spectacle. Caroline Ellison, his ex-girlfriend, his co-conspirator, took the stand against him. She testified that Sam directly ordered her to commit fraud, that they both knew customer funds were being stolen, that they lied to investors, lenders, and the public. FTX co-founder Gary Wang testified against him. Engineering director Nishad Singh testified against him. Everyone who knew the truth chose to cooperate with prosecutors, except Sam. When Sam testified in his own defense, it went catastrophically. He claimed he didn't know what was happening, that he was too busy to notice billions of dollars missing, that it was all a misunderstanding. The prosecutor tore him apart. You told customers their funds were safe, correct? Yes. But you knew Alameda was borrowing billions from FTX? I didn't focus on that. $8 billion. You didn't focus on that. The jury didn't buy it. November 2nd, 2023. Exactly 1 year after the CoinDesk article. Guilty on all 7 counts. Wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering. March 2024. Sentencing. The judge said Sam showed exceptional flexibility with the truth and committed perjury on the stand. 25 years in federal prison. Today, the 32-year-old former billionaire is inmate 89719-016 at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. His net worth? 0. The beanbag chair billionaire, the ethical altruist, the genius who'd saved the world. Gone. But this isn't really about Sam, and it's about the people he destroyed. Let me read you something. Reddit. November 12th, 2022. I'm a teacher. I saved for 8 years. Put $140,000 into FTX because Sam said it was safe. I was going to retire in 3 years. Now I'm 61 and starting over. I can't stop crying. Another, I'm 28. I had my entire wedding fund on FTX. Up $45,000. The wedding is in 2 months. I don't know how to tell my fiance. These aren't crypto gamblers. These are teachers, nurses, engineers, regular people who believed the commercials, who trusted Tom Brady, who thought a billionaire donating to charity couldn't possibly be lying. Some victims formed support groups, others filed lawsuits they'll probably never win. A few never recovered financially. And Sam? When asked about the victims during his trial, he said, I didn't mean for this to happen. He didn't mean for it to happen. $8 billion, 1 million victims. But he didn't mean it. So what should you take away from this? Lesson 1. Celebrity endorsements are paid advertisements. Tom Brady got stock options worth millions to promote FTX. Larry David got paid to make fun of people who didn't trust it. Gisele Bündchen became an environmental ambassador. They weren't using FTX, they were selling you FTX. The next time you see a celebrity promoting a financial product, ask yourself, are they an investor who believes in this or an actor reading a script for a paycheck? Tom Brady lost money too, by the way. Even he didn't understand what he was selling. Lesson 2. Decentralization doesn't mean unregulated. Traditional banks are heavily regulated. They must maintain reserves. They're audited quarterly. They have FDIC insurance. Sam loved to say crypto needed light touch regulation. What he meant was, please don't look at my books. FTX wasn't decentralized. It was a traditional company with a traditional CEO stealing in a very traditional way. The technology might be new, the fraud is ancient. Lesson 3. Never invest money. You can't afford to lose. This is the hardest lesson because it feels obvious. But that teacher who lost $140,000, she didn't think she was gambling. She thought FTX was safe. She'd done her research. She saw the celebrity endorsements, the regulations, the audits. She wasn't being greedy, she was being trusting. If you can't afford to lose it, it doesn't belong in crypto or stocks or anything except FDIC insured savings. And that's what Sam counted on, your trust. In 3 years, Sam Bankman-Fried went from crypto savior to federal inmate, from $26 billion to prison meals. Sam is in prison. But the story isn't over. Caroline Ellison got 2 years. The executives who cooperated, they'll serve even less. Meanwhile, FTX's bankruptcy team has recovered some funds. If you're a victim, you might get 70 cents on the dollar back. After waiting years, the crypto industry is rebuilding. New exchanges promise proof of reserves. Regulations are coming. Everyone swears they've learned the lessons. But here's the thing. Theranos, fake technology, celebrity board, visionary CEO, fraud. WeWork, charismatic founder, billions in funding, no business model, fraud. FTX, genius image, high-profile backers, lies behind the scenes, fraud. The pattern is always the same. Charismatic founder, revolutionary technology, too good to be true returns, investors who should know better, victims who trusted the hype. We'll keep investigating these stories, because the next one is already being built. Sam Bankman-Fried was that smart, that connected, that publicly altruistic, and he still stole $8 billion from 1 million people. So here's my question for you. Who's doing it right now that we just haven't caught yet? Drop your theories in the comments. This is part 1 of our Crypto Collapse series. Subscribe so you don't miss how the entire crypto house of cards fell. And if you want more stories of charismatic founders who fooled everyone, what company should we investigate next? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.